I would like to invite Mr. Terrence, Warde, General Secretary of Synod of the Presbyterian Church of Trinidad and Tobago, to bring greetings.
Good morning, everyone. Salutations to all members of the protocol list already observed. I bring greetings today on behalf of the moderator of the Synod of the Presbyterian Church of Trinidad and Tobago on this very special occasion of the Presbyterian Primary School's Annual Teachers Convention 2023. I remember the last convention in 2021, and it was a virtual one. And a former classmate of mine, Dr. Baramadi Singh, spoke on the theme of teacher wellness. It's also so appropriate to the issues still being faced today in many of our schools after the pandemic, matters of mental health and associated issues requiring specialized treatment. I am sure we all look forward to Dr. Tilak Singh's perspective as today the need for psychosocial intervention is required for teachers and students alike, as the need is a human need. The prevalence of such scenarios has become a regular phenomenon, not only in our schools, but in the wider communities. Behavioral deviances play out in classrooms and on social media by teachers and students more frequently now, and seem to be the fallout of the pandemic. The church-school relationship that is present in denominational schools mean that Presbyterian teachers would be expected to show a deeper sense of understanding, discernment, and moral posture. You are all, in effect, not just teachers, as Mr. Ramlal said, but Presbyterian teachers. A big difference that sets you apart in the spectrum of the role of the teacher in the Trinidad and Tobago environment, and indeed a posture that we should cherish and exemplify. The United Negro College in the USA, which gives scholarships to underprivileged students, have successfully used for over 40 years now the slogan, "A mind is a terrible thing to waste." A mind is a terrible thing to waste. The phrase itself is a compelling reminder that education is the key to success and a better life. The Presbyterian missionaries who started this church no doubt had the same vision as they pioneered their noble mission on these shores. The PCTT's response to the need for psychosocial support, as the moderator just mentioned, the Betrafa Mediation and Counseling Center, a project providing services for such similar support. The term Betrafa in Hebrew means house of health. Teachers and students have already reached out to the facility, and while this is only in the formative stage of development and rollout, I believe it will grow into a project that will further define our church in missional work in a much needed area. As our teachers have become such an important element in the evolving environment in which we find ourselves in terms of deviant behavior and inappropriate use of technology, the support of medical and psychological specialists will become even more necessary. Betrafa will offer those services. John Lennon of the Beatles sang a song entitled "Mind Games," in which he says, "We're playing mind games together, pushing the barrier, planting the seed, faith in the future, playing those mind games forever." Presbyterian boards of education and the Synodical Council of the PCTT have been proactive in their own responses to the mental fallout of pandemic. As we heard about the Values for Life education program, which should be starting to roll out soon enough, a part of that program will focus on mental wellness, and that's a welcome module for all our teachers. In closing, therefore, I wish to commend the Presbyterian Primary School Board of Education for this annual initiative. As our teachers go through the session today, I want to remind you of a quote from Mark Twain when he said, and I quote, "Out of all the things I've lost in my life, I miss my mind the most. Out of all the things I've lost in my life, I miss my mind the most." Our teachers need the support in their classroom to mitigate against any such scenario. So may the knowledge gained and the enlightenment received here today be as real as it is relevant, and may we all be able to keep our thoughts focused on the job at hand, the education of the gems of our nation, the treasures of our nation, our children, and to do so with sound minds and pure hearts as Presbyterian teachers. Best wishes to you all. God bless you.